From the country that's brought us good food, wine, beautiful architecture, and of course the legendary beret, comes the Rallye de France. Strasbourg, in the Alsace region of France, home to round 11 of the World Rally Championship and a designated UNESCO World Heritage Site. After shifting from its usual base in Corsica, Rallye de France now finds itself on the mainland, with a new challenge ahead for all the competing crews. For the flying Finns of the BP Ford Abu Dhabi World Rally team, the country of France is no stranger. So how would they fare playing the typically French game of pétanque? We find out, but first the boys have to look the part.
Your size?
The team's chef Mick speedily adds a few accessories to the boys' outfits. The Finns had to be advised that this was not a baseball game. Then they quickly got into the spirit of things.
I'm gonna need my helmet.
After 3 matches, it was Miko who sealed the win.
Merci.
Merci beaucoup.
With the fun of pétanque over, it was time to talk to the many journalists who were keen to hear the team's thoughts on France. We catch up with Gerard Quinn. Gerard, we come to France, which is a brand new event on the championship calendar, and it's back to tarmac. Now, the team has done a lot of testing. How are you feeling about the weekend ahead?
Yeah, we're pretty confident. You mentioned that we've done a lot, and we have, even since the last tarmac event, been spending a lot of time on tarmac doing testing, doing different setups and so on, and the guys are pretty much there in terms of confidence as well, so we're hoping for a good result here this weekend. Obviously we're fighting the competition in their own backyard, and then to get the rhythm going here in France and then to take that down to Spain with another tarmac event back to back, it's not all bad, so we just have to make the most of it here and then learn from that and take it on to Spain as well.
We'd be happy if we could get a podium here, get on the podium. We're obviously a lot more competitive in Germany than we were in Bulgaria. We haven't done a lot of changes since then, so I think it'll be much the same. I suppose the only difference is it's a brand new event for everybody, probably apart from Sebastian.
So what are the tarmac stages like here in France? The boys who will be spending the most time on them give us the lowdown.
It's very fast, very wide, just like motorway in many places. It's a very high-speed rally. So for sure it's different than Corsica or Monte Carlo.
But the biggest thing here is the variety. You have so much different kind of surface. You have abrasive, you have smooth, you have blacktop, you have narrow, you have wide, you have gravel, you have a lot of cuts. You don't have cuts, so it's basically everything in this rally.
And how are you feeling confidence-wise about what you guys can achieve here on tarmac?
We'll see, but for sure we always want to fight. So, if I can fight for the podium place, I would be really happy with that.
I think both guys, with it being a brand new event, it's new to both of them. So I think they'll both be very much on the pace. Jari's, as we've seen this year, Jari's developed really, really well, and Miko's had a difficult period, but then, we saw Miko back to his best again in Japan. So, and he had some good times as well in Germany, so I think there'll be an interesting battle between the two of them.
This weekend we'll see the Ford Focus WRC's last outing on a pure tarmac event. Next season the regulations change and we have a new car taking over the mantle, the Ford Fiesta RS WRC, which was unveiled today at the Paris Motor Show.
It was very satisfying after many months of work on the new Fiesta to see it being unveiled in Paris this morning. But equally important to see the reaction of people here in the service park in Strasbourg that got to see the car or pictures of the car throughout the day. And it was many months of hard work coming together in what was unveiled in Paris. It was a very satisfying moment.
It's late September and the air has a definite chill. This week has been spent with gloomy skies and the occasional shower. So what's the forecast for the weekend? Michael Croft-White fills us in with a little help from co-drivers Jarmo and Mika.
Well, basically it's going to be quite changeable throughout the weekend. We're going to sort of see patches of light rain and drizzle with a few drier bits, but it's generally going to be sort of quite grey and miserable throughout the whole weekend.
That's a bit of a vague analysis. Jarmo, what do you think is going to happen?
Although there might be dry weather tomorrow.
Although there might be dry weather.
It doesn't actually matter, to be honest. Most of the stages are so covered that we're not going to see it dry out at all. So frankly, it doesn't matter in the slightest. There is warnings of snow and ice on the top of the Col tomorrow, but I think we're a bit too warm for that.
Snow and ice?
Snow and ice, yeah. It's up to nearly sort of 4,000 feet up there. It could be down to maybe 2 or 3 degrees.
You guys got snow tyres just in case?
No.
Nope.
France will be a challenge for the whole team, but one they are ready to face.
As always, we're never going to give up.